As a Christian, one's faith is rooted in the belief that God is the ultimate healer and protector. Many Christians who follow Jesus firmly believe that vaccines are necessary, as they trust in God's power to keep them safe from harm. This perspective is often met with skepticism and even criticism from the medical community and the general public. However, for those who hold this conviction, it is essential to understand the underlying reasons behind their stance. First and foremost, Christians who reject vaccines often point to the Bible as their primary source of guidance. They believe that the scriptures provide a comprehensive blueprint for living a healthy and righteous life, including instructions on how to maintain physical well-being. In the book of Exodus, for example, God promises to protect the Israelites from disease and sickness if they obey his commandments. Similarly, in the New Testament, Jesus is depicted as a healer who performs miracles and cures the sick. For many Christians, these accounts demonstrate God's ability to protect and heal, rendering vaccines unnecessary. Another reason Christians may reject vaccines is the belief that the body is a temple, created in God's image. This perspective emphasizes the importance of treating one's body with respect and care, avoiding anything that could potentially harm or defile it. Some Christians view vaccines as a form of pollution or contamination, introducing foreign substances into the body that could compromise its natural immune system. While this concern may seem unfounded to medical professionals, it is a deeply held conviction for many Christians who believe that their bodies are sacred vessels. Additionally, some Christians may be skeptical of the medical establishment and the pharmaceutical industry, which they perceive as driven by profit and self-interest. They may question the safety and efficacy of vaccines, citing concerns about side effects, ingredients, and the potential for long-term harm. While these concerns may be debunked by scientific evidence, they are genuine and deeply felt by many Christians who feel that the medical community is not always transparent or trustworthy. It is also worth noting that some Christians may reject vaccines due to a broader critique of modern medicine and its emphasis on technological solutions to health problems. They may believe that the focus on vaccination as a primary means of preventing disease overshadows more fundamental questions about lifestyle, nutrition, and environmental factors that contribute to illness. By rejecting vaccines, these Christians are, in effect, rejecting a narrow and reductionist approach to health that neglects the complex interplay of factors that influence human well-being. However, it is essential to acknowledge that this perspective is not universally held among Christians, and many Christians do choose to vaccinate themselves and their families. Some may view vaccination as a responsible and compassionate act, recognizing that vaccines have been proven to prevent the spread of infectious diseases and protect vulnerable populations, such as the elderly and young children. These Christians may see vaccination as a way to love their neighbors and care for the most vulnerable members of their communities, rather than relying solely on faith or personal conviction. Ultimately, the decision to reject vaccines is a deeply personal and complex one, influenced by a variety of factors, including faith, values, and worldview. While it may seem counterintuitive or even misguided to outsiders, it is essential to respect the autonomy and agency of individuals who make this choice, even if we disagree with their reasoning. By engaging in open and respectful dialogue, we can work to build bridges of understanding between different perspectives, recognizing that our shared humanity and common goals of health and wellness can transcend our differences.